Shalom. Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the head apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord, when this lesson may be edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, it's just something quick through the spirit, man. The famine is increasing here in America. Yeah, you having fires at your deli facilities, your dairy facilities, Salakia. You know, that's killing off your cattle. And on top of that, you having major grocery stores closing down in major cities, man. Yeah, the famine increasing, you know. And if you refuse to acknowledge and hearken to the prophets, which was set up by Yahweh by Shema Shah, you're going to get took in that, man. You see, the famine is just going to suddenly make its way to America, to every major city in this place. And you're not going to have food in your grocery stores. Some grocery stores are going to close down. You know, your damn gas stations ain't going to have food. You know, these alternative fucking stores that be having little chips and shit. Everything is going to be found empty, man. You know, on top of your fucking meat being so high out of reach, you're not going to be able to afford it once this thing actually take place. And that's going to cause utter chaos to spiral in every major city in America, man. Yeah, chaos is just going to spiral out of control, man, because of the lack of food and water that's going to be in this land. You see, and you living in the most wickedest kingdom that ever erased in the power. The people here in this society are not normal people, man. You have trainees here, man. And people are okay with that. Why judge them? Come on, man. Love is love. Yeah, you living around fuckers with a sick mentality, man. So how much more for when their convenience get took away far as the food? Look, a transgender, just, man, come on, man. I fucking hate that. You know, I can't wait for the Lord to send the famine, man. You know, because ultimately, the men of the Lord are going to be sustained. And the very few women that believe in Yahweh Shema sincerely are going to be sustained, man. We're going to be killed. You see? Lord willing, operate to Zalma that number, man. But you fuckers outside the council are through, man. You see? Because this famine is continually increasing. And you want some, I'm going to deal with it when they get here type vibration. Well, when they get here, you're going to get consumed, man. You ain't going to be able to deal with this. You know? You ain't going to be able to prep outside of your how about Shema Shah for this, man. You see? And we just sitting to give you warning, man, real quick. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. He say, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. Yeah, we ain't coming out of our belly with this shit, man. We just telling you, yeah, a famine coming. No, we got evidence. You see, we going to get into it, man. I got 2 articles for you. You see? But, hey, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, set up men to ultimately give you warning of these things. So what? You can prepare yourself for the battle, man. Yeah, you can repent. You can come back to Yahweh Shema Shah, start seeking him in truth and sincerity, calling on his name. Hey, trying to clean your spirit up so that when this season come, you will be kept and sustained, man. You see, this going to be the vibration, man, being kept, man. You see? In a season where a lot of fuckers gonna be dying, you know, and the Lord is pretty much giving you, a opportunity to return into Him before these evils come. You see, and real quick, because the Lord, He don't take pleasure in your death, man. You know, that's why He tell you to come out of your iniquity and return unto Him. You see, just real quick. This Ezekiel 18 and verse 31. We're just going to get straight to it. Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. And that new heart and new spirit should be fashioned after the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's casting off America completely, man. Yeah, you have to completely come out of the ways of America in order to be sustained in this season we headed into, man. Yeah, because this place is not your rest. It should destroy you. Even with a sword destruction, you continue on in this American vibration. It's going to destroy your spirit, you know, and it's going to destroy you utterly when those missiles come. You're not going to be delivered. You see? So you take on that new heart and that new spirit that's fashioned after the ways of the scriptures. You see, you take on the cloak of Yahweh Shema Shah. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? Yeah, you see, because anything outside of this is going to lead you to death, man. Yeah, if you don't repent and return to the Lord, well, you can look to get consumed in a famine. You talking about you gonna deal with it when they get here. Well, that motherfucker gonna deal with you. You gonna be pining away. The famine ain't gonna pine away. You gonna pine away, man. The famine ain't gonna be stricken through for the wants of the fruits of the field. You is. You know, verse 32, for I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, said the Lord Yahweh. Wherefore, turn yourselves and live ye. See? Yeah, coming back to the Lord. Hey, the Lord gonna sustain you, man. Yeah, hey, Job, the 5th chapter. You know, Psalms, the 33rd chapter. You see, hey, we tell you destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. You know, to keep thee alive from in famine. Yeah, the Lord is going to be working miracles for the men of the Lord. And ultimately, hey, the Lord is going to give the men wisdom in order to sustain themselves in that season, man. You know. But yeah, look at these articles, man. Yeah, this from Eat This Not That. It says Walmart and Whole Foods are closing stores in these major cities. You see that? So here it is. Your major food facilities, Walmart and Whole Foods, are closing stores in major cities, man. You know? And he tell you in the book of 2nd Ezra, I believe that's the 6th chapter, where he said the full storehouses should suddenly be found empty. That's going to bring forth chaos in these major cities, man. When food is not readily available, that's the staff, your staff pretty much being broken, man. Your stability, your support, man. You see? And just to read this first paragraph, he says, as supermarket chain continues to expand their presence across the United States, shoppers are simultaneously saying goodbye to grocery stores in several places. Since the year kicked off, both regional and national retailers have announced numerous store closures, with multiple chain citing financial underperformance as the driving force. And the list of grocery store shutdowns has grown again, man. See? It's the Lord, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim outside is making these chess moves to ultimately bring in that famine. Yeah, the Lord finna bring a famine to America, man. Whether you like it, believe it, want to receive it or not. If your refusal to receive it, it's gonna lead you somewhere pining away because you didn't want to listen, man. You see? This is why we go into these articles to ultimately make you ready to the battle. You see, to get you to repent and return to. We ain't trying to convince you at all. We just showing you. Yeah, this shit really finna go down, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai is a true power, man. You see in the words that's written within this book, it's a living document. You know, the things that's written is actually going to come to pass here in the latter days, man. You see? Real quick, let's get this. It says this is from NBC 15. Nearly 20,000 cattle die in fire at dairy. Yeah, a dairy facility, a dairy farm pretty much caught fire, man, and killed nearly 20,000 cattle. And I believe the true number was 18,000 for sure. You see, 18,000 cattle died. You know, and that's going to cause your meat and your beef products to go up, man. You see, so here it is. When that famine increase, your meat is going to be so high out of reach, man. You see, that you're not going to even be able to afford it. So that's going to cause chaos to erupt because motherfuckers going to get to stealing and killing, man, for the lack of food. This is really for the go down, man. You see, in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai is setting this scenario up. But those who repent and return unto him, you're going to be killed, man. You see, why would you die, man? You know, just return to the Lord real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter, what I'm looking for. This is Ezekiel, chapter 5. This is Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. He said, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, see, we shall be for their destruction. And so it's the Lord that's about to send this, man. And you see the chess moves pretty much playing out, man. You know, he's saying we shall be, we shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you and will break your staff of bread, you see? So you see the famine increasing, man. Yeah, the famine just increased, in which you see it went from you having recalls to the Lord just burning down your food facilities, man. You know, killing off your cattle, closing your grocery stores. Because what? This is what's going to take place. This 2nd Ezra chapter 6. And we just giving warning, man. Lord willing, let's edify to the flock. You know, those who sincerely seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. This 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. He said, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty, man. Yeah, when that famine increase, your storehouse is going to be found empty. You're going to try to race down there to Walmart once the news cover it, and you're going to get caught in traffic. You might make it into Walmart, but you caught in a long-ass line. You get outside of Walmart and get robbed, man. You know, shit like that is actually going to be taking place. Getting killed. Yeah, man, look when Crown 19 popped off. Motherfucker was fighting over cleaning supplies, man. But all the food was still on the shelves. But they was fighting over cleaning supplies. Fighting, stabbing, robbing, flipping it, selling it for more. That's going to take place again. But it's going to be even more dramatic when it's the food, man. You know? He say, and the trumpet should give a sound, which when every man hear it, they should be suddenly afraid. This is what this is going to bring, man. Yeah, once that famine increase, your food facilities to shut down. The damn fruit that they do got is so high out of reach that you can't afford it. It's going to bring sudden fear upon you, man. You know? Yeah, when you see the news covering it, they recording the line on the interstate. The interstate is backed up. They recording the lines at Walmart, the chaos that's going on inside of it, the line outside of it. You know, the military had to come in to establish order. That's going to bring sudden fear on you people, man. Because you're not looking for this. You see? He said, and at that time, friends fight. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The spring of the fountains should stand still, and in 3 hours they should not run. Yeah, friends is going to fight like enemies, man. You see, because there's going to be a lack of food here, man. And we just sent to give you warning again, man. Lord willing, you know, it's edifying. You see? Let's see what I'm looking for. Let's see what I'm looking for real quick. Bear with me. Yep, this 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 19. He said, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. See? Yeah. A nigga think he gonna escape the famine by doomsday prepping, man. You know, he's stocking up on non-perishable items. This nigga got 50 cases of water in the garage. Well, look, he said, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, because your neighbor sitting across the street wondering, damn, he going to the grocery store every other day. And every time he come in about 4 cases of water. In that day, he gonna remember that. And he gonna run in your shit and do what? He say, but destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Yeah, they gonna be attempting to take the things that's in your house, man. You know, because of lack of bread and for great tribulations, you see? And we just sit to give you warning, man. To tell you to repent and return to the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai before this evil day come. Because once it's here, it ain't gonna be no refuge for you, man. You see, you just gonna be out there getting took and your ass handed to by this famine. You know? And it ain't gonna be sweet, man. You see? It's not gonna be sweet. What he say? This Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14, they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready. But none goeth to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. You see that? So the wrath of the Lord is upon America, man. You see, you 2/3 and you fucking Americans. You 2/3 being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. Which you the biblical Israelites, whether you like it, receive it, want to believe it or not, man. Your refusal to believe it, it's going to cause you to die, man. You see, because you're going to be stuck in that American mindset, not acknowledging the Lord, but acknowledging money. And money is not going to save you, you see? Because the resources is going to be too high to reach. You know? He said the sword is without and the pestilence and the famine within. See that? He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him, man. And how you gonna escape that? By prepping, you gonna try to come up with a plan to escape the judgments of the Lord. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Only way to escape these judgments is to serve Yahweh by Shema with fear and trembling right now while it's early, while the season's still young. If you continue to put off, well, look, when it happens, it's gonna happen to you. You know? But Lord, when he was edifying to the elect of those six salvation, Lord, Yahweh Shai is always giving all the glory and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rahakudash, Lord, we're into this video. Shalom.